Hi, I'm Lynn Kenyon, live in Montana real estate. Welcome to Cascade, Montana. If you've been in the canyon, this is about halfway between Great Falls and Helena. The Missouri River is within eye shot. You can see it from the upper deck here, and that's the big draw to this area. Just beautiful canyon views, and Craig right around the corner, which is the fly fishing capital of Montana as far as I'm concerned, and many guides feel the same way. So this house is a lot to offer. We're not going to show you the outside today. The folks who own it are replacing the deck that's off the primary bedroom with a great modern design, and that'll be in the renderings and the photos. Charlie will slip that in here so you get an idea. So it's being painted in a brand new deck. So we'll come back and do some drone of that later. But big house, almost 3,000 feet, 3-bedroom, 2 baths, an enormous detached shop that has over 14-foot ceilings. It's 40 by 50-ish, and it's really, really nice. If you are a fisherman, you have campers, you have that sort of thing, all your toys, all your side-by-sides and that sort of thing, and boats. Plenty of room in there, and really, really just nice. These folks did an amazing remodel on it. You're going to appreciate that. Just didn't get to the outside yet, so they have great taste, really good taste. I used to do design, and you can see that they're right in the right colors, and it just really, really shows well. So let's go find Eric, and he can walk us through. Eric,
yeah,
you
hi,
ready
Lynn.
For us? Hey, thanks for taking the time
Absolutely.
to walk through this house and what you've done to it. So main room, and you put new floors?
New LVP, and this is throughout the main level here as well as upstairs and in the master bedroom.
And then behind this is a
pellet
pellet stove, or is it a gas stove?
So we added the stone backsplash behind the pellet stove over here. And this isn't a stove that we necessarily use because the propane heater is so efficient, but it is nice to have that as backup for those really cold nights that you might have in the winter.
That's a nice feel too sometimes. So new ceiling fan, all new paint, all the perfect colors. Like I said, just really, really nice style, good look. All new hardware on the door hardware, that sort of thing.
Every hinge and every knob in the entire house was replaced, as well as the locks, most of the light fixtures as well.
Okay. So this is the living room. So you walk in living room, you can go up or you can go down, but it's a split, but it's got the main floor is when you walk in off the front door. You want to go upstairs first, probably?
Sure, let's do that.
Okay, so we've got kitchen up here. This is all new. Your railing.
Yep, built this railing as well as the child gate. This is easily removed.
Okay, and wainscot, great new paint. He's got a tile floor in the kitchen, so ceramic tile. Is this a new island?
So it is. I added, basically doubled the width of the original island that was here. We put a nice butcher block on top and added a lot of storage down here for cookware.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Totally get that. Cool knobs, white cabinets, a new sink, faucet, great lighting. So see, if you look out here, you get like a peekaboo, I think, of the Missouri. Look at those canyons. That's what you want. That's just stunning, and it really keeps the wind down, protects you here. So very easy access off I-15. You don't have to drive. You know, some of these roads in this area, it'll take you an hour to go 10 miles. That's not the case here. This is very short dirt road and right off the highway. So that's a big convenience if you're commuting. We've got a deck off the kitchen. Double ovens, that's always a big plus. Deck off, again, this is all being painted, so look beyond that, but you can kind of see, Charlie will show off this back here. How many acres is it, Eric?
2.4.
2.4. And it's all flat, you're not the side of a mountain. Heavily, really nice, mature landscaping, great trees, some just coming up, but some that are very well established. So your well and septic, and then there's a little guest house at the back that's just screaming for your ideas. It's got electricity.
I believe it's wired, and we are currently just using it for lumber storage, but that could be renovated into anything that you'd like. It's
Yeah.
got a great slab and excellent frame, and so that's something that really could add a lot to the property if that was finished into a bunkhouse or an office, any sort of space that you would like at that point.
Just not water or septic, but easy to adapt. So we're still in the main room, so we're in the kitchen. We're going to walk now down the hall and to the primary bedroom. To the left is the bathroom that leads into the primary. This is all very nicely done too, as you can see, with all the right colors, the black, the grays, lots of new pieces, new things involved here. What did you do in this? Is that a new toilet?
So a new toilet, and mostly paint and hardware and fixture. The faucet here is new. But yeah, mostly just giving it a fresh coat of paint, and of course the flooring that extends
Modernized, yeah. This is the right color too for floor for this look. So this is primary bedroom, and one of the things I really like about this house is this is a big bed. So you've got plenty of room, and then you have right off this primary bedroom is a little, I mean, anything you want it to be, nursery. You could have a desk in here right off your bedroom, abundant closet space. You have two separate, one big, huge walk-in, and then this one here. And then this is primary with two double doors, all glass. If you look outside, let's focus on, again, the canyon. And then right down there is the river.
And the highway is less than a mile from here. You also have mid-canyon public access that we like to walk to in the summer. It's about a mile or so, very close access.
So you can put in Craig and be down at the mid-canyon hour. Yeah,
it's a great float.
Yeah, that's a perfect short float. Just look at those canyon views. This is a stunning setting. It really is, with the river here and the canyons, and nice. We'll go back in the room. So again, this is kind of a bonus space, versatile space, new fan. So lots of things that all this hardware adds up, and it really, really makes it a showcase property as far as how it looks. Again, this is all redone. We're going to go down the second set of stairs, handrails all new, and you have two bedrooms and a bath, a 3/4 bath down here.
Correct. So we've got a bedroom to each side. There's a small hallway into the second bedroom. And even from the lower level, you get amazing views. You can still see the mountains. You can still see the canyon.
Lots of storage. Again, this could be, Eric's using it for an office, but screams rec room or media space. So lots and lots of room in here. So two separate living areas. Can really see pursuing this as a tourist home, a nightly rental, because there's a real need for that in the canyon. Still, no major motels or hotels. So
Right.
always a need for the fishermen. They need a place to stay, and this would be a nice house to do it. Just a quick look at the laundry room. Go right here. So this is another 3/4 bathroom, all, again, lots of new here, hardware and that sort of thing. New paint.
Mm-hmm.
One of the bedrooms. Again, the lighting is all, they just have done a lot here. Open closet, gives you a lot of space.
And we do have all of the closet doors that can be reattached. This room still has it, as an example. We just like to keep it open for the kids and
Sure, yeah.
and easy access to their toys and whatnot that they have in the closet.
That's the trend for sure. So, well, this is awesome. Thanks for walking through with us. You have phenomenal taste, and
we appreciate it.
Perfect setting, with just enough acreage that it doesn't weigh you down. It's not
Right.
super high maintenance as far as that goes.
Right, and there is most of the part of the yard that really has no development off to this side is at least an acre plus. It's flat. It's usable for animals. You can have horses. You can have you know, even another structure, if you were to be interested in adding, you know, a building or two.
Yeah, just need to talk to the county about doing
There's
that.
plenty
Yeah.
of space over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Cool. And you don't ever see any wildlife, do you?
Oh my goodness, we have so many deer. It's gorgeous. We've got deer, we have birds all year round, and because of the amount of mature trees that are surrounding this house, it's not something that you get that kind of plant variety on most of these properties, and it brings lots of wildlife. It brings lots of species of birds, and that's just very enjoyable.
Yeah. No, this is a perfect setting. And like I said, I think one of the big pluses on this one is you don't have to drive an hour. You feel like you're in the middle of nowhere. You've got all these views, but it's easy access and it's a really nice location.
Location's my favorite part about this entire property.
Yeah.
You can choose between Great Falls or Helena. Helena's an extra 8 miles, but both directions are absolutely gorgeous. And there's not too many places in Montana, I think, that you could say that the closer to home you get, the more beautiful it gets. You're really surrounded by some of the most beautiful scenery in the entire state right here. And so when you're coming home from groceries, coming home from town, it's relaxing and it's so enjoyable to get into that canyon and know that, hey, this is home.
That's a good way to put it. The closer to home you get, the prettier it gets.
Yep.
You're right. That's kind of a unique.
I think you'd have to go to probably a national park to find something more beautiful than what's outside your windows. 360 degrees.
Yeah, no, you're not understated. So thank you for joining us. Give me a ring. Lynn, Kenyon, live in Montana Real Estate, 770-0013, area code 406, liveinmtrealestate.com. Charlie's also doing a full 3D, so you'll get a real good flavor for what this property is. And as we get pictures of the outside finish, we'll start adding those to the mix. But you can see the taste they have inside. That's going to the outside too. So thank you for joining us.